Good day, viewers. You are welcome to another edition of Boss Sport on Boss Sport TV, where we give you the latest news in the world of sports. My name is Saida Polari. We start with boxing. World Heavyweight Champion Anthony Joshua will defend his titles against mandatory challenger Bulgarian Kubrakulev on 12th of December at Wembley Arena. Great Britain Joshua, who is 31 years old, holds the IBF, WBA, WBO, and IBO world titles. Joshua was due to face the 39-year-old in June, but it was postponed because of the coronavirus pandemic. Joshua has not fought since beating Anthony Jr. in a tense rematch in Saudi Arabia. Floyd Mayweather has announced he will take on YouTuber Logan Paul in a special exhibition fight in February 2021. 43 years old Mayweather ended his career undefeated in 50 bouts. His last fight was fought in 2017 by beating MMA star Conor McGregor in the 10th round. The fight was one of the richest bouts in the history of boxing. Now we move to the king of sports, which is football. We start from the grassroots. North York FC defeat HOP FC in group opener of the Maintain Cup. North York FC kick off their campaign at the maiden edition of the Notorious Cup with a resounding victory over HOP FC by defeating them 2-0 as Oluwaseun Dada grabbed both goals for North York FC. Darden Stallion played 6-goal thriller with Rising Stars. Darden Stallion began their Maintain Cup tournament by playing a 6-goal thriller with Rising Stars. The match ended in a 3-3 draw with Taiwo Omoshola scoring 2 goals for Darden Stallion, while Oluwa Oshola scored a goal for Rising Stars. Rachi Jimoh, Shuaib Akinwande and Faz Oshini also grabbed a goal each. Darden Stallion were the favourites to win the battle, but Rising Stars proved to be a stumbling block as they matched their opponents till the final whistle was blown. Ghetto Light FC defeats Zik FA 3-2 in Prince Gap's competition. The midfielder Andrew Oluwafemi scored a sublime free kick as Ghetto Light FC defeated Zik FA in their third group match of the ongoing Prince Gap's Cup at Igbo Owu Mini Stadium on Tuesday evening. Zik FA drew the fourth blood in the opening minutes of the game with a nice executed free kick by the team's captain. Big forward Chukwu Chibuzo grabbed an equalizer for the Ghetto Ballers when the Zik FA defence made a mountain out of centre back Olaje Daniel's outside shot. The game ended 1-1 in the first half. M22 FC defeat IJB to seal semi-final spot. M22 FC booked a place in the semi-final of the Notorious Cup competition by defeating IJFC 3-1. MS Success FC trashed Dafaria FC and booked a place in the semi-finals of the Notorious Cup competition. MS Success FC came from a goal down to sweep aside Dafaria FC in a keenly contested tie. Aziz Babalola grabbed a solitary goal for Dafaria FC, beating the three of MS Success FC stars Solomon Adeyele, Francis Govi, and captain on the side, who is currently the leading goal scorers chart of the Notorious Cup competition. Now we move to the local league. Kano Pillars and Plateau United crash out of CAF competitions. NPFL champions Plateau United and Kano Pillars have crashed out of the CAF Champions League and CAF Confederation Cup respectively. Plateau were defeated after their goalless draw in Tanzania against Simba Esin after losing the first leg of the tie 1-0 at the New Jos Stadium. Kano Pillars also played a 0-0 draw against Senegalese side ASC Jarraf at the Amadou Bello Stadium, Katsina, to bow out of the competition after they were beaten 3-1 in the first leg in Dakar. Enyimba proceed to the second round of CAF Champions League. Enyimba FC of Aba have advanced to the second round of the CAF Champions League after playing a 1-1 draw in Aba. The People's Elephant defeated Raimo FC 1-0 in the first leg. Rivers United qualified to the next round of CAF Confederations Cup. Rivers United were through to the next round of the CAF Confederations Cup after defeating Futuro Kings of Equatorial Guinea 2-0 in penalty shootout. Rivers United won at normal regulation time 2-1, while Futuro Kings won the first leg 2-1, which drew them to the penalty level. We move to Europe. AC Milan have moved 5 points clear at the top of Serie A with victory over Sampdoria as they maintain their unbeaten run in the league this season. Cadiz beat Barcelona for the first time in La Liga since 1991 as former Manchester City forward Alvaro Negredo scored a famous winner. Negredo took advantage of shambolic defending of FC Barcelona to score the winner. Barcelona boss Ronald Koeman was a player for Barcelona in 1991 when Cadiz last beat Barca. Real Madrid ground out a victory over Sevilla to end 3-game winless run in La Liga. Real Madrid move up to third in La Liga with a victory and 4 points behind leaders Real Sociedad. A defeat for Real Madrid against Borussia Mönchengladbach will mean a defeat for Real Madrid against Borussia Mönchengladbach in the Champions League will mean they will be eliminated in group stages of the Champions League. Bruno Fernandes helping Manchester United to become comeback king. Bruno Fernandes, since moving to Manchester United, have become a monster hit for the club, scoring 22 goals and providing 14 assists in total. Since Fernandes arrived at Manchester United in February, they have amassed 51 points, more than any team in the Premier League, which include Premier League champions Liverpool and the informed trio of Tottenham and Chelsea. The trio of Harry Kane and Son have now combined for 31 Premier League goals. Only Didier Drogba and Frank Lampard have more with 36. Arsenal have lost 6 matches this season. Arsenal have scored just 10 goals in the Premier League this season, a total match by Spurs forward Son, who got his 10th goal of the season. Arteta have vowed to fight on despite Arsenal's worst start in 45 years. Arsenal are 15th in the Premier League log with just 13 points from 11 games. Kylian Mbappe scores 100th goal for League One leaders PSG as they beat Montpellier. 21-year-old Mbappe tapped home from close range for his landmark goal in his 137th game for the club. He is the 5th player to reach 100 PSG goals after Edinson Cavani, who scored 200 goals, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who scored 156 goals, Pauleta, who scored 109 goals, and Dominic Pochetta, who scored 100 goals. Now we're taking a look at the analysis of the Arsenal match which was played this weekend. For some past days, Arsenal has put up below par performance in the Premier League, and I think Arteta has to do a lot to improve the side. The selection process, playing Aubameyang on the left side of the wing, is actually not okay for the team, and you need to play Aubameyang through the middle for Arsenal to be creative. And Arsenal lack the needed creative midfielders. You can't continue to pitch Xhaka and Partey and Nengi. We need a midfielder. Arsenal need a midfielder rather that will actually put those passes through the middle defenders, which can lead to goal. And I think the only player that can do that is Jose for now, and it's been frozen out of the team. I pray Arsenal come back from their bad loss of matches and come back in form. We'll also be looking at the form of AC Milan. I think AC Milan have surprised so many people this season, their performance. They are now top of the league standings in Italy, and I think it's a good one, and the coach is doing a very wonderful job with Milan. And hopefully they can keep up the momentum. I see them winning the league this season. Hopefully they can keep up the momentum. But I think they lost the depth in squad, which the only thing they have that in the Serie A is Juventus. They have that depth in squad. So actually, once the season goes on, I see Juventus coming out to topple Milan at the top of the league table. Yeah, we also talk about Barcelona. Barcelona have not been in the best of form this season, and it's actually affecting. Like the new acting president of Barcelona actually said they should have sold Lionel Messi in the summer, and Lionel Messi is not actually in form. Maybe I think his time at Barcelona is up. I think they just need to let him go to give the players more freedom. I think they just need to let him go. The dressing room is not at its best. They just need to let him go. Thank you very much. You have come to the end of this edition of Boss Sports on Boss Sports TV. We will meet you same time, same station. Bye for now.